Hey guys, this is Double D in the Friday Morning, episode 20, History of Cartoons, part 11, The Problem with the Animation Business. There's two big problems, a new one and an old one. COVID, and the industry is too tight and too frugal with their money. The COVID-19 virus has been around since the holidays of 2019, but didn't hit its breaking out point until March of 2020. But it has hit a lot of business industries, especially in entertainment, hard. For the writing, the storyboard artists, the directors, the creators, the whole entire industry, the voice actors, it all has shut down and become a lot slower to produce because of the dangerous virus. But it need to be shut down and slowed down because of the virus. But the virus, as I said earlier, has been one of the big setbacks for the industry. But that can't be helped. I mean, yeah, you could take your vaccinations and wear your mask, but it ain't the same as it was in 2019. It's a very dangerous virus, and it's upset all kinds of business, but especially animation. And the industry is just now starting to get back on track. But another thing that's a big problem is the companies like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and stuff. They're way too tight with their wallets. The SpongeBob SquarePants show has made Nickelodeon $13+ billion over its 23-year lifespan. But yet, in the first 5 years of SpongeBob, when they were doing other shows like Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents and other stuff, certain shows were canceled because they went over budget. I say give the shows a bigger budget. Then they won't go over budget. It takes about between $500,000 and $1 million an episode to make one episode. But when your company or your channel is making $13+ billion off of one of their other properties, and they're still making money off of your whatever your show is, Danny Phantom or Fairly Odd Parents or whatever the popular cartoon on your other channel is. And this is just an example. I'm not talking about Danny Phantom or Fairly Odd Parents in particular. That I think the other shows on a network, if you're making that much money, the cheap company needs to spread that $13 billion across the shows and not just reinvest it in SpongeBob marketing and SpongeBob this, which they did a lot of that. But I think other cartoons, if you're making that big of a profit on one of them, spread that big wealth of that one show into your other shows. Give the animation shows that don't have as much budget more budget. And then that way, your Danny Phantom or your whatever could have more seasons. What I'm getting at is there's a lot of people out there that like to watch my animation videos that they miss Danny Phantom too, and it shouldn't have been canceled. But there's a lot of shows that were canceled just because they went over budget. Like, for instance, the original Ren and Stimpy first 2 seasons. I mean, he was let go for other reasons, but partly he was let go because he was over budget and he didn't turn the stuff in on time. And if you're familiar with the creator of Ren and Stimpy and the Spumco, you know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say his name. In conclusion, my main point is, you can't help from a virus from shutting something down, but these cheap companies could give animation a bit more of a budget. Well, that's it for today's video. Join me again next week for Double D in the Friday Morning, episode 21, History of Cartoons, part 12. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification bell so you'll always know when Double D in the Morning uploads their videos every Friday and Sunday morning at 10. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram. The links will be in the comments. And follow my Facebook fan page, Drew's YouTube fan page. The links to all that will be in the comments.